What's up, Diva fam, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Obviously you can tell by the title down below, we are doing, I think, part 4 now of my makeup declutter series. Hopefully we are done. I think so. I know I have a lot of brushes out too, and I feel like I need to get rid of some of those old brushes too. So I don't know, we might dabble into this area a little bit more. But so far right behind me I've got my concealer and powder and foundation drawer. I've got eyelashes, brows, mascara, and then lip products. I feel like the lip products one is really what's gonna get me. What's really going to get me. So without further ado, you guys know the gist. If you like videos like this video, a big thumbs up because it helps me out so much. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel because you know you want to, and don't forget to go ahead and hit that notification bell down below so you never miss a video. With me, your girl Senior D, and let's just go ahead and get into this. Alright, so like I said, this is part 4 of my declutter series. We are also in the midst of Vlogmas right now going on. So if you guys haven't checked out my Vlogmas playlist, I will obviously have it linked down below for you guys so you can check out all those videos that are going on because we are doing giveaways almost every other day. The giveaways though that are in this video, I pretty much post about on my Instagram. As soon as the videos go up, I post it on my shared community page. So if you are a follower of me, you will get that kind of a little bit of alert if you put that up for the notification bell. Because sometimes I hide it in the thumbnail, sometimes I'll come back and tell you guys later if it's a giveaway. So you always have to stay to the end of the videos just to kind of know if there's a giveaway in it. I might tell you up front, might not, I don't know. I like putting a little goose egg so that when people who actually watch the end of the video actually get valued for that, because they're the first ones that actually comment when they actually see it. And if you are one of the first people to be a part of that giveaway, make sure you guys go ahead and let me know if you're the first person that figures it out, because if you are and I notice it, definitely I'll make sure you guys get an extra entry into the giveaways. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. But before we do, my battery's dying, so I'm gonna go ahead and change that so that we can actually film that. Alright, so starting off, maybe I need to angle this a little bit differently. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. And then we can open up this drawer. Can you guys see it? I think you can see it right there. Okay, so starting off, we are going into my foundation and I think it's my foundation, concealer, powder drawer. It's a little bit of a mess, so we're definitely going to go ahead and check out this situation we've got here. Alright, so like I said, we've got foundations, concealers, all this kind of stuff. Again, for these drawers, these are the Alexa drawers from IKEA. This is the 9 drawer, which is over here, and then this is the 6 drawer. So if you guys are interested in those, I'll try my best to link them down below. If I didn't do it in this video, hopefully I did it in one of the other ones. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I forget when I'm editing. Okay, to start off right off the bat, I've got setting powders that are in here. So this is the Turn Up the Base, what is it, foundation powder. This is in Fair 1 Neutral. I don't even know if this is in my shade. I kind of really wanted to try this, especially during the summer when I'm a little bit more on the oily side, but I just feel like that's like too white and too fair, and it's supposed to be a foundation. So I think this might be an item I might just have to pass on, because although I really would like to try it out, it's just not going to work for me. I know that's way too light. Although it probably would be good as like a setting powder underneath, maybe? Like a brightening powder, maybe? I don't know. I mean, that does seem pretty bright to be like a brightening powder underneath. Okay, maybe we'll keep it for that. That's in the maybe pile for sure. We're going to go ahead and keep that in the maybe pile. Then next we've got a setting powder in here. We've got the One Size Translucent. I have it in the small one, and then I also have it in the big one, so like the travel sized. That one right there, and then I also have it in the big size. So I feel like I don't need both of these, but like this comes in really clutch because if I travel a lot, so instead of having this big powder and having to worry about this, I definitely makes it easier to have this little one. And there's still a decent amount of product still left in that, so I think I'm going to keep both of those. Then we got some more powders that are back here. This is the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder in translucent. There's still a decent amount of powder in here, I think. It looks like it. I've been using that for a while. Then I also have this Pretty Vulgar setting powder. Dang. I feel like I should declutter this one, the Pretty Vulgar one, because I don't ever use that, but I want to clean it up first so I can give it a new home. So we're going to go ahead and declutter that one. Then this is the Jeffree Star one in Rose, but I actually have already used this up already. I filled it up with a different setting powder, which should be in here somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter that one. It might be over here, and it shouldn't be. So give me 2 seconds. If that bitch is still in here, I'm going to be pissed. I don't see it. Okay, well, I don't see it in here at all. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I found it. Haha, I'm funny. I found it. So this is the Makeup Revolution Luxie Baking Powder. I just don't think that I really like this. I don't vibe with it. And then I put it in this to make it easier because it's just a pour out. Like you have to use some type of surface in order to actually get the powder. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and declutter this one for sure. And just put this in my empties, my trash bin, because this actually truly is empty. And that'll be a separate video coming soon anyways. So we're going to go ahead and declutter that. I have this High Glass setting finishing powder by NYX. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Hourglass powder. Can you guys kind of see that like sheen that it has? So just supposed to give your skin like a nice like sheen. If you don't want to go too heavy with like highlighter, it can actually give your skin that nice, like I said, sheen. But I haven't used this in a really long time, and I don't know. I vibed with it for a while, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and declutter this because if you do use this over heavily, it will make you look like a disco ball and make you look too shimmery. So I'm just going to go ahead and pass that on because I don't need this at all. So we're going to go ahead and put that into this declutter pile over here. Then what else do we have in here? We've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder. I still have yet to use this because I'm scared. It is a white translucent powder that just gives me the heebie-jeebies and makes me think of Flashback Mary. I just got this literally in a BOXY charm not that long ago, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and pass this on and put that into the declutter pile as well, because I just feel like I have to be cutthroat. I'm never going to use it. I know I'm not going to use it. Why did I keep it? Don't freaking know. Don't freaking know. The other two powders I have in here are the Laura Mercier. I'm going to go ahead and keep these. Also, that other powder that I said by NYX, kind of a dupe for this one, because this is the Loose Powder in Glow Translucent, and I love this setting powder. So I'm definitely keeping those. And then we have this one from Urban Decay. This is the All Nighter one. I still have yet to use this either. This is a translucent powder, and it's not like it's... What shade is this even? It says translucent, but... Oh, it has one of those kind of sifters. It looks a little bit on the yellow side. I might have to put this in my everyday drawer and kind of test that out and see if that's something that I might want to like keep. So that's in the maybe pile. So we're definitely going to go ahead and keep that one. Then I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder. I've had this for so long. I feel like maybe this is my second time repurchasing this. I feel like it's time just to kind of move on to better pastures and to get rid of this. I'm pretty sure there's a puff sitting in this too. Yeah, so this is the dirty puff that I used for the longest time, which needs to get thrown away as well. So we're going to go ahead and clean this one up and then just kind of go ahead and pass that along. So there's that. So we've got the keep pile over here. We've got the get rid of pile over there. Then I've got the two Fenty powders. You know I'm not getting rid of these at all. These two are definitely staying. I've got butter and lavender, except I need to use those more often for sure. Then we've got the Kimchi setting powder. This is the Puff Puff Pass powder. I actually have used this a few times and I really do like it. So that's going to go ahead and stay as well. Then we've got the number 7 setting powder. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one. So I definitely still like this one, and I'm going to go ahead and keep it. And then we have the Hourglass one over here, and this is the one I was kind of telling you about, that this one was pretty much a dupe for wherever it's at. You can still see the sheen on my hand there. Let's go ahead and swatch it right next to it. And you can kind of see they're a little bit two different shades, but they still have that like iridescent sheen to it. And I think that this one suits my skin tone a little bit better. As you can see, that one's a little bit more yellow tone. That one kind of, you know, fades into my skin tone a little bit better. So we're definitely keeping that one and that one. So as for setting powders, I went ahead and got rid of, what is this, 4 setting powders. That's saying something. A little bit of something is better than nothing, guys. A little bit of something is better than nothing. I feel like I need to be a little bit more cutthroat, but like, how can I? How can I? So we're gonna go ahead and put these back in here. Should probably go ahead and take that out because the packaging is just bulky. This one, I'm still second guessing myself on this one. Still second guessing myself on this one. Alright, so as for foundations, oh wait, there was one more setting powder. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I like that one. That's staying too. As for foundation concealers, I do have an empty bin already in here because I feel like I decluttered some not that long ago, earlier this year, and I really haven't bought that many extra foundations at all recently. But this is what we're working with, and I feel like some of these are old, might be expired, might need to go. Faves and not faves, I don't know. It's just better just to, you know, rethink everything. So right off the bat, I will tell you this Catrice one, the True Skin, this is in warm vanilla. I maybe use this like once or twice. You can see that it's not really used. The pump isn't really that dirty. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one for sure because I already know it's not my skin tone. It'll never be my skin tone. I chose the wrong skin tone when it came to this foundation when I went to find it. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and clean this bad boy up. And then send it on to better pastures, as you can say. Where's the lid? Where's the lid? Is there anything in the lid? No, the lid's actually pretty good. So there's that foundation cleaned up. So we're going to go ahead and declutter that one. Okay, so we do have some products I typically like to use during like summertime. These are going to be like the hydrators, more or less the like tints. So you have the Glow Stunner Hydrating Tint from Morphe. I have the 2 hydrators from Urban Decay. And then when I'm actually tan, I really want that all over glow. This is 210 by Milani. I swore by this during the summertime. Swore by this. So good. So good. So definitely these are staying for sure. So we're going to move that in over here. And then also this is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer by ColourPop. I honestly haven't really used that much of it, but I would like to clean it. I just feel like it's a little dirty. So we're also going to clean at the same time too, like I normally have been, but kind of gotten away from it just a little bit. Let's go ahead and clean this cap because it needs to be cleaned. So what is that with the dry makeup? Come on. There we go. Okay. That looks a little bit better than what the messiness it was. Okay, moving on back here. Alright, this is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Skin Illuminating Nude. I feel like I've had this for a while. And I know it's been in this drawer, but I wasn't sure if this was the backup one from last time or if it was, and I just opened it and it was new. But this is in the shade, what is this? It doesn't even say a shade on it, does it? All Day Wear Light Illusion. I don't even see a shade anywhere. Oh, Ivory L2. Do they even still make this foundation? I don't even know if they even still make this. I haven't had anything from Flower Beauty in a while. I feel like they came out with a bunch of new stuff that I've wanted to try. Like the dupe that they came out for Charlotte Tilbury and like the light ones. But those got sold out so quickly, it's stupid. So I need to see if those came back in stock. It's been a while since they blew up on TikTok. But I feel like this foundation has had its run. It's been great. I definitely like using it during more like the summertime, but I have these ones and they're a little bit more lighter on the skin. Although this does have SPF 18 in it, I do like to put on SPF anyways, and I think Some of these have SPF in them already too, maybe. I think the Milani one does. No, it has squalene. So I still have to put SPF on anyways. Nope, this one does. SPF 30 in this one. So again, during the summertime, I really don't like to wear full foundations. So again, we're just going to go ahead and pass that one on. I just know it's about damn time to pass that on. Then we have the L'Oreal True Match Nude. This just came out not that long ago, but I know this is not my shade. It has 1% pure hyaluronic acid in it. It did go viral for a while because I remember Tati talking about it. But I definitely know that this is definitely not my shade right now at the moment. And by the time it comes back to be my shade, it's just going to be expired. And it says 12 months. I know I haven't had this for a full 12 months yet. And also my other thing that I'm not a fan of is the applicator. I feel like the applicator is just messy. It doesn't even use the teardrop. It's just a mess. So we're just going to go ahead and declutter this one, but we're going to go ahead and clean it up first, like I said, to whoever gets this and whoever I pass it on to will know that I at least attempted to clean it and try and keep it clean. So this is going to get moved on to better pastures. So there's that. We're getting rid of that one. See, we're doing something good. Okay. This is the Born This Way foundation. What is this? In Ivory? Is this the one that's a little bit more darker? Oh, this is like super yellow. Like that's nowhere near my shade, will ever be my shade because I'm just not that color. And I think this is the one I get sent to by Influencer and I just had to try and make it work because I combined it with the other one, which I've already gone ahead and decluttered. So we're just going to go ahead and declutter this one too as well. It's just not my shade and I've barely even used it, and I think it would go to a better home if it was my shade. So it just needs to go somewhere else. Then we've got the Believe Beauty foundation over here. This is in soft beige. You know I'm going to keep this one. I also have it in warm vanilla. Warm vanilla is definitely more of my shade when I'm tan. So we're going to go ahead and keep that one because those are just classic. Then a new foundation I bought earlier this year is the oh my god. Oh fuck. I don't remember how to say this one. Bourge freak. This used to be talked about a lot and it's not clicking to me, but this is the Healthy Mix foundation, anti-fatigue foundation with vitamins in it. This works for my skin tone right now a little bit. It does have a very natural finish to it. Bourjois Paris, I think that's what it was. And who made me buy this? It was, oh my god, why is her name escaping me? I don't know. There was an influencer that made me buy this and she talked me into it. It looked really beautiful on her skin and then I bought it, so it really does look really good on my skin. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this one for sure. But if you're interested in buying this, you can find it. But this is the only shade though. The only shade they offered on Amazon. And I don't even know what the shade is. The shade is Vanilla Claire, light vanilla. So it works for me. Sort of. I make it work pretty much. So there's that. Move these back on over. Where are we at in time? Okay. Then I've got some other foundations in here. This is the Ordinary foundation in 20N. This is more from when I'm tan. Then I've got the Best Skin Ever. It's pretty much almost used all the way up to anyways, anti-pollution one. This is in 19.5 P. It has a more peach undertone. This one has more of a natural undertone or nude undertone, whatever you want to say. So this is one more I'm tan. This is kind of right now. But I definitely do really love these two foundations a lot. And I would actually really like to go ahead and clean them up a little bit because they just seem a little messy. So, okay. So we're keeping those. Yeah, that needs to go over here. Then I've got two new foundations that came out this year. This is the IRL filters F4 and F7. Keeping those. We're not getting into those at all. Charlotte Tilbury foundation, keeping that. We've got the Huda Beauty foundation in Shortbread. Is this my shade? I don't remember. It is my shade. Definitely is my shade. I feel like this is a foundation I should be using right now, but it's also the old formula, but I just don't want to get rid of it. I know she's redone the formula, but I just don't want to get rid of it yet because I feel like I haven't fully got the use out of what I paid for it. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and clean it up, but we're going to go ahead and keep this one. So, clean that up. So that's staying. Then we've got the Fenty Beauty foundations. I feel like I've had these forever. These are the soft matte long wear foundations. I think these just need a new home. I've had them for so long. They just need to get sent on to newer pastures, just because I think they just need to go. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of those. Plus, I also have to combine the two of them to make my perfect shade. That kind of just sucks, having to kind of like match my shade every single time. But we do what we have to do. But I also said I was going to do like a full face of Fenty, and I don't think I ever did. But then again, I just got rid of that Fenty eyeshadow, so I really, like, that defeats the purpose at the same time. But Fenty's also come out with other better products I think I'm going to get my hands on. So we're going to go ahead and pass those along too, just because they need to go. They need to go. There are actually a few other foundations that I'm currently trying out at the moment that are over here. I don't remember how many foundations I chose to do that with, but at least we've gotten rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There may be another one I could probably get rid of over there, maybe not. I don't know. I can't see or tell. I'm kind of going through my stash. I recently just shot my stash video to where basically I kind of took everything out, cleaned it, put new stuff in it, or put stuff that I had over here, over there. You guys know what I mean. The whole shot my stash video. So definitely go ahead and check that out. And then the other two foundations we have in here are the Beauty Blender foundations. This is in 1.5C and 1.2. We're keeping these because I haven't given these enough fair try to know if I love them or I hate them. But I definitely want to go ahead and keep those. So putting all of these back in here again. I'm just going to stand up. We're going to keep that one standing up. And then that can stay there. Can these stand up? But will they hit the... Yeah, I know that's going to happen. Damn. What if I lean them? Oh. Okay, so they can lean. We're good there. Okay, last but not least, we have concealers. There's a lot of concealers in here. Like, a ridiculous amount, stupid of concealers. Like, do you see this? This is dumb. Okay. The Catrice True Skin. I also have a Fenty concealer in here that I've had just as long as I've had those foundations. So we're just going to go ahead and get rid of this one right off the bat. I already know I'm getting rid of it. We have the e.l.f. concealer, which I just bought not that long ago as a repurchase, which is a really great concealer. We're keeping that one. We have the Catrice one. I don't know if is this my shade or not, or is this like too yellow? I don't remember. Now we're going to have to start swatching because I don't remember which concealers are like actually in my shade. Okay, that's too yellow. We're getting rid of that one. This is the one I'm currently using I was currently using. This is the Makeup Revolution one, which has that more peachy undertone, which is fine. So that one's staying, that one's staying. That's a brightening one. I don't remember if this Flower Beauty one, oh god, that's really dry, was a repurchase or if this was, it just seems really old. Honestly, I think we're going to declutter this one and just actually throw that one away. But it does have a really nice tone to it. Very nice peachy neutral undertone. It is what it is. Then we have the number 7 Lift Illuminate Serum Concealer. I got this one I think earlier this year. I think that one still kind of works. Can you see how different my concealers are? They're all over the place. It's ridiculous. I don't know how or why they are, but they just are. This is the Born This Way Sculpt to Use one. This is definitely a lot darker, and I know this isn't it. This is not for me. So we're going to go ahead and declutter this one and probably throw that one away because I've had that for a while. Then what else do we have under here? A brand new concealer. I haven't even used that. This is the Incognito concealer from Wet n Wild. I need to try that out at some point. The Superstay Maybelline one, I swear I tried to declutter this last time, and then I was going to keep it because of a video that I was going to do that I never end up doing, so we're decluttering that one this time. Definitely getting rid of that for sure. And then what else do we have in here? We've got the Clinique Even Better Concealer. I did purchase this based on a suggestion, I think. But it's just really yellow toned. Why did I buy the wrong color of concealer? Like, I literally just got this not that long ago. I'm kind of angry at myself. Oh, you know what? I got it during the 10 days or like 20 days of Ulta. But I bought the wrong shade. So we're not even gonna mess with it. Just, why even bother? Why even try? Why even bother? Then I've got two other concealers in here. This is the Tarte Hydro Concealer in the shade 12 and Fair. That one's very brightening, but I don't think it's the right kind of bright that I'm looking for. See, that one's more like white bright, and that one's more like a yellow bright. I know I've barely even used this one, so let's go ahead and clean this up and pass this on because I know I've barely even used it. I think I've maybe used it like maybe once or twice, and that's it. So that one I can at least know I can pass on. This one's brand new, and I've barely even used it, so I know I can pass that one on. Same thing with this one. I just got this not that long ago. So, and I know I've barely even used it either, so we could definitely pass this one on. Okay. There's that. This is the ColourPop concealer. Where's that one gonna go? Yeah, that one's still a good color, is still a good shade for me. So we're keeping that one. We're keeping this one. This is the NYX Serum one. I kind of hate how it's not in a wand and it's like more like a pump. That's my only thing that I'm not happy about this one with. Give that a swipe. So it's definitely more of like that concealer I'd probably use on like a normal day if I just want to do a natural makeup. But we're going to go ahead and keep that one. I have liked that one so far. This is the Rare Beauty Concealer. That's definitely a brightening one, so we're going to keep that. We have a small Shape Tape. We're keeping that one. We have a green corrector from Dragon Beauty, so we're going to go ahead and keep that one. Then we have this one from Huda, and I don't remember if I like this one or not. I don't know if I've given it a fair try, though. Let's just say that. But it does have this weird, like, metal applicator that's supposed to be, like, cool to the touch. And it really is actually really cooling. It's supposed to kind of help depuff your eyes a little bit when you actually apply it, kind of like this in this motion. But that is a very brightening shade for me. So we're going to go ahead and keep that one and clean that off. That's another thing that's kind of a pain in the ass. You have to make sure you clean that off every single time that you use it, just to kind of keep it from building up on the applicator. Then we've got this one, the CC correcting one in the shade Light. Keeping that. And then there's a concealer in here that I haven't even used yet either. This is by Joa Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Light. but the shade light for them is like, do you see how dark that is? Like, I think that's why I haven't even used it yet. So we're just going to go ahead and pass that one on because I can't even use it. It's too yellow. It's too dark. Like, it's just not it. So we're going to go ahead and pass that on. So we are keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 concealers. And getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 concealers right there. We've got 6 foundations right here. And then we also have 5 setting powders. One more that's sitting down here. So definitely I'm going to go ahead and clean those up, tape them up, and send them on to a family member or a friend. So now that we've kind of gone through this whole entire drawer, and this video has been extremely long already, this is going to be the end of part 4. I think we did really well from where we started to where we ended for sure. So that's definitely a decent amount of products I feel great about getting rid of and passing on to family members or friends. So again, definitely you guys let me know in the comments down below if you've tried out any of these products. What were your thoughts? Did you keep it? Did you get rid of it? Have you repurchased any of them? Let me know. So that is the end of part 4. I love you guys so much. You guys know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't forget this video a big thumbs up because it helps me out so much. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel because you know you want to. Don't forget to go ahead and hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss a video with me, your girl, Sandra D. I almost touched my face with all of that. God, I don't even know where I'm going with this. Don't forget to go ahead and again hit that notification bell down below so you never miss a video with me, your girl Sandra D.